What's up, YouTube? This is KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome to the very first uploaded Pokemon Black and White battle here on the brand new Pokemon Machinima Network channel known as ProjectMoshPit. Today I have a very good match for you, and it is from the KOTC Nation PMP Gamestop sponsored tournament. This is live that we had earlier this summer. This is the final match of the tournament for first and second place. So far in this tournament, I'm undefeated. We have to use the same team throughout the whole thing, except we have 3 substitutes that we can use. I'm playing against Four Swords Lord, and I did play him previously in the tournament. I did beat him, so I am undefeated, and he's only been defeated by me, but now we're in the finals, and let's see how we do. So now to take a quick look at the team viewer, it does look as if he's using the same team, at least same Pokemon as the last time we had played. It is possible he could have switched up some of the movesets, but for the most part it looks as if he hasn't made many changes. He's going to go ahead. Last time he led with his Starmie, so kind of nice that he's leading with the Ape this time. It puts me right away into a dominant position. Assuming he's the same exact physically oriented LO Ape as he was the last time, he's not going to be able to do much of anything to me without me taking him out. So he makes a smart move, goes for that U-turn, goes into the Starmie to be able to take my water type attack. So very good. I'm able to get up my Drizzle, of course, the rain from the Drizzle ability. I knew he didn't have anything to change my perma weather, so it's kind of the reason why I decided to leave with the Politoed, get that set up straight away. Now going into the Ferrothorn, easily be able to wall Starmie. There's nothing he can do to hurt me, and sort of give me an opportunity to, set up my entry hazards and everything like that. So I go for my Stealth Rock, and as I do that, he switches into his Ape. Ugh. Something's gonna have to take a hit. So kind of in hopes that he goes for the Flare Blitz, even though I know he probably won't. There's always a chance. Go into my Politoed. Fortunately, he goes straight for the close combat, so gonna be an easy 2-hit KO. Not much I can do about it. I go for the Protect right here on this turn, just in case maybe he overpredicts and switches out, not going for another. But there really wasn't anything but a small hope on that. So, sorry Politoed, you got up the rain. That's all you really need to do in the battle. But he's going to make an early 6-5 lead. So, bye-bye, buddy. Politoed faints. So now he's at -2. Doesn't really matter because I have the Latios. It will outspeed him. And the last time I had played him, I missed 2 Dracos in a row. And what do you know? It was against Reuniclus, so I'm gonna have to make up for that this time. Go for that Surf, and damn, he was, as long as he's the same one, had been a Calm Mind, especially bulky Reuniclus, and look at how much that does, just powering right through him. So Latios, looks like you made up for last time. It's going to go into a Starmie. Afraid of the Ice Beam, I'm going to switch back into my Ferrothorn. He ends up making a pretty good prediction right here, knowing that I'd switch, going for that Rapid Spin. So pretty cool. He's able to spin away my rocks. However, Rapid Spin, unfortunately for him, is considered a physical type attack. So he's going to take Recoil as well as that Iron Barbs damage. Now, expecting him to switch, I go ahead for the Leech Seed, and he goes into his Ape, so kind of an awkward spot. He could easily KO me, but I just had the feeling that he wouldn't want to stay in because he'd take 3 types of damage if he did, and in either situation, it would end up paying off big for me. He ends up switching out, and he does just the flat switch just because he doesn't want to take the double recoil. So pretty good, able to get off unscathed, get up my rocks and everything, so very nice. I went for the Leech Seed here because I figured he'd go for the Stealth Rock since he had never set him up. It missed, so what you gonna do? So I switch into my Thundurus right here. He ends up going for the Taunt on the switch, which definitely sucks because I am the nasty plotting one, and that's going to completely shut me down on that aspect. And this turn, all I can really do, I could go for the HP Ice, so I go ahead for that, and he easily predicts that going into his Scizor. So pick a little bit of damage off on him, but, whatever. So right here I figured if he's still banded like he was the last time, probably go for the Bullet Punch. I'm going to switch out, go into my Scissor, which will resist that Bullet Punch, and hopefully maybe I can start setting up on him. But unfortunately, he goes for the U-turn, so very good for him. He'll get that switch advantage, be able to go back into his Gliscor, and just wall this ever-loving crap out of me. So I decide this time, in case he goes for the taunt again, predicting me to go into that Thunderous, and I still don't think he has any moves that can hit guys that are levitate or flying. I go into my Latios, and what's he going to do? Taunt. Perfect. So, since I'm a Choice Specs 1, it's not going to affect me at all, and I will knock the ever-loving crap out of him with the Surf. Now, I'm guessing that he just didn't want to take that hit on anyone else, especially since he has the Starmie that would outspeed me. So, he just decides to sack. Goes into his Shing. Now, there's something here I had remembered from before. At this life, I can easily take an Ice Beam and still survive, but I guess he didn't know that. So, I stay in knowing that I'll survive. He makes the switch thinking that I'm going to switch out, and boom. You are one wet monkey knocked the hell out. So, pretty cool. Goes back into his Shing now, and at this point just barely lives, but I still don't want to take that Ice-type attack if I can avoid it, especially when I have this Ferrothorn. So, he goes for the Ice Beam here. No problem, no problem. Life Orb's going to take him out. Very good. Got rid of pretty much everything that threatened me whatsoever in this match. Has the Scizor, and this I right now know is going to be the perfect opportunity. If he doesn't go for the superpower, he's screwed. But if he goes for the superpower, he's going to get locked in on it. Meanwhile, his attack drops. So it would be, what? I think like a 4-hit, maybe even 5-hit, and especially because it drops each turn, he's not going to knock out my Thunderous. So basically gives me the perfect opportunity to do what? Set up my nested plot, bitches! That's right. So he does his Intimidate with his Bacon, but isn't going to matter because I'm a specially oriented attacker completely. And I should be able to completely outspeed the rest of his team at this point. So go for the Hidden Power Ice. And as long, even if he was Yachi, it still would have knocked him the hell out. It's after a +2 in special attack. So goodbye, Ments. Very scary poke. Easily handled. So let's see what he has left. I think the Scizor may... No, he has... Yeah, this is his last poke. So, Bullet Punch, not going to be quite enough. I do resist it being the electric type. And boom. You're out of here. So that was the tournament. Great freaking game. It was a lot of fun, and I was pretty surprised with myself. I hadn't played for quite some time, came into the tournament just using a random team that I had in my box, and ended up winning the whole thing. So I hope you all enjoyed the very first uploaded battle here on Project MoshPit, our new Machinima Pokemon channel. Make sure to go check out Four Swords Lord. It was my opponent in this match. I will leave his link in the description. Make sure to come check me out, KingDaddyDMAC. Link will also be in the description. And also check out some of my other battles from this tournament. They're all a lot of fun and really good people. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.